Hello guys, this is your friend and we are back with a new fanfic. And if you enjoy this fanfic, then please press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more fanfic like this. And now let's start the fanfic.
Naruto and Hinata slept at Kido and Hana's house that evening. Hana left the option for them to take either separate rooms or the same one. They chose to sleep in the same room, more because they were in a new house and need comfort and reassurance from each other. As they were betrothed and thus they were entitled to sleep in the same room. That night they had different nightmares. Hinata got to experience Naruto's 7 years of life in one night while Naruto got to experience Hinata's nearly 7 years. They both woke up screaming as the dreams ended with them being attacked again. Hana and Kido came in when they heard the screaming, worried that something had happened. When the children explained the dreams the adults, they said that the fox seemed to be trying to have them experience each other's lives. They both found that they enjoyed the couple days that they were together after Naruto's 4th birthday. As the children hugged each other for comfort as they both had felt the other's life, including all the happiness and all the heartaches, Hinata was worse for the wear as Naruto had had a harder life than Hinata until as of late. The elders had a discussion but were not sure why, but they agreed that the fox was bringing them together for some reason. They sent a messenger to the leader letting him know about this but did not worry about it too much. They figured it was to ease Naruto's heart and make sure that he would have fewer problems in life. If the fox could make his life better, then the fox would live longer, or at least that was the elders' thinking. Naruto, not used to a formal breakfast, came to the table and started eating as soon as he sat down. This caused Hinata to smile and giggle. Naruto, confused, asked, "What?" not knowing that he was supposed to wait for the others to be ready to eat before starting. "Naruto-kun, we wait for others to seat themselves before we start eating. For today we will forego this formality, but tomorrow we will start this. Is that okay with you, Naruto-kun?" Hana asked, smiling at the apparently starved child. Naruto nodded as he set his chopsticks down and waited for the others to seat themselves. Naruto looked sadly at Hinata, who took his hand and rubbed it. "Naruto-kun, it is okay, you did not know. That is why Obasan was not scolding you. She was just letting you know what was to be expected," Hinata said as she giggled. Naruto finished his breakfast. Hana then came over and wiped something on his face. "Hey Obasan, what was that for?" Naruto complained as Hinata giggled. "Naruto-kun, that is to hide your whisker marks. We can gradually bring them to the surface over time, but for now we hide them. It is for your safety," Hana said with a caring smile on her face. "Now put this kimono on, Naruto-kun, you can wear it until we buy you new clothes," Kido said, holding dark blue kimono with a Hyuga flame on the right. "Hinata-chan, Hana-chan will show you yours. She also will have makeup for you too." Hinata nodded as she walked back towards the bedrooms with Hana. Naruto walked towards the bathroom but then looked back at Kido and looked down. "Can you help me with this?" Naruto asked as he held the kimono up. Kido smiled and walked in the bathroom with Naruto. "Sure, I would love to." Naruto got his first look at the bathroom. It contained a large mirror, a shower, a large tub, a nice sink and a toilet. It was nearly as large as his apartment in Konoha. Kido helped Naruto out of his night robe and into his new kimono. Kido smiled at the awe the child had for the guest bathroom. "I am guessing that yours was smaller." Naruto kept his jaw open and just nodded. "This is almost as large as the apartment I had. And I mean the whole thing. Quote, you and Hina-chan also have toothbrushes there at the sink ready for you. We picked orange for you and a lavender one for her. Does that sound right?" Kido said as he helped Naruto into the kimono. Naruto then went to the sink and brushed his teeth. There was a knock at the door. "May we come in? Are you decent?" Hana asked politely. "We are fine, Haim. Hinata-chan can also brush her teeth while Naruto-kun does," Kido said as Hinata and Hana entered the bathroom. Hinata was wearing a lavender kimono with blue birds and the Hyuga flame on it. Naruto noticed Hinata and thought, "Boy, Hinata-chan looks really nice." Single quote. Hinata blushed as she brushed her teeth. Thank you Naruto-kun. You look very handsome, Hinata thought in response, which caused Naruto to blush. After brushing, the four left the house and traveled the streets. They at first traveled to the academy to meet with the teachers they would have for classes. All were more than happy to meet the new students. They would help fill out the class that only had 15 students. They also found out that one of the Uchiwa was going to attend also, thus filling the class out to 18 total students. They then went out shopping. They were accompanied by Ichiro, Kikyo, Hito, Hana and 2 Hyuga guards. At first Naruto was weary to enter shops for fear of being attacked by the store clerks. He soon found that none would attack him, most were happy to see him enter. Hinata and Naruto stayed close to each other holding hands as they went shopping for both regular and academy clothes. Around noon the group was standing near a shop looking at the ninja tools in the window as visitors entered the main gates of the village. Kakashi Hatake led a group of 3 other ninja to deliver the Alliance Scroll to the Whirlpool village. Hayate Gecko, Kurenai Uehi, and Kodai Hyuga finished out the group. Kurenai and Kodai both had side mission to do in Uzi. Kurenai was to check up on Naruto and Hinata for the Hokage. Kodai was to meet with the local Hyuga elders. After they checked in and got directions, they walked towards the leader's tower. Kodai suddenly without warning threw several pairs of kunai in the direction of the market. The first wave of kunai hit 2 children and the next waves were blocked by a red-head and a dark-haired woman. Kakashi immediately grabbed and disabled Kodai. What the hell do you think you are doing? We are delivering alliance documents and you attack civilians. Kakashi showed his anger in his one revealed eye. Answer now me Kodai. I am sorry Kakashi-sama, I thought that I was attacking the demon and a traitor. Kodai said as he lowered his head. Naru-kun. Hina-chan. Hana screamed as she leaned down to pull the kunai out of the children. Ichiro ran towards the Konoha shinobi, as Kikyo administered some healing jutsu trying to help. Naruto's hand would not release Hinata's hand as their wounds glowed with red chakra as their wounds healed quickly. Ichiro and several ninja from both village and Iwa surrounded the Konoha nin. Who attacks my son and his fiancé? Answer me now. Kakashi still holding Kodai said, his name is Kodai Hyuga. Are the children all right? We are here to deliver documents to the leader of the Whirlpool village. We surrender to you. Kakashi stood with his hands above his head as he left Kodai on the ground with his hands bound. You have attacked the grandchild of the leader of the village hidden in the Whirlpool. I am the son of the leader and the child you attacked were my son and his fiancé. You will come with us now. Ichiro said as he emitted huge amounts of killing intent. Kikyo, get the children to the hospital, I will take them to father so that he can figure out the punishment. Quote, Kodai was lifted by 2 Iwa nin and dragged towards the leader's tower. Kakashi, Hayate, and Kurenai all walked with their hands above their heads. They reached Takashi's office and Ichiro knocked. Enter. A booming voice came from behind the door. Ichiro led the Konoha nin into the office as Kodai was thrown to the ground as the Iwa nin left. 2 other Uzi nin stayed keeping an eye on Kodai. Okay, I give up. Why do I have 4 Konoha shinobi in my office, 3 with their hands above their heads and 1 tied up? Takashi asked with a confused look on his face. I will let the Konoha shinobi speak for themselves. Ichiro said with as much venom in his voice as he could muster. Kakashi smiled and lowered his hands slowly and carefully pulled a scroll out of his pouch. Well, you see, we were going to deliver the answer of Alliance Scroll to you. Kakashi then turned toward Kodai, raising his killing intent and putting his hands on his hips. Some particular shinobi who may not survive the day decided to attack civilians. Specifically the grandson of the leader and his fiancé. I personally tied him up. If you do not kill him I will make sure he spends a long time with Ibiki if he is allowed to return to Konoha. Kakashi then kneeled down and bowed deeply. You have my deepest apologies for this. You may do as you with Kodai as he may cause this mission to fail. I do not condone attacking civilians. especially ones of a village that we are going to ally with. Kakashi emphasized the last sentence. Takashi near rage, I wish to hear from the one who attacked my grandchildren. If your answer does not please me, you will suffer from the death of 1,000 cuts. Also, I am sure the Hyuga will want to also deal out some punishment for attacking their child also. Quote, Kodai moved to kneeling position. My humblest apologies, the children in question looked like two who have a kill on sight order from the Konoha Hyuga clan council. I did not think, I am sorry. You did not think, Takashi said with such rage that Kodai nearly wet himself. You attack two children without verification of who they are. How can I take your village seriously? I will be sending a formal complaint to your village and one to Hiyashi himself. Takashi moved right up to Kodai's ear, if either dies so do you. The heirs to both families have been injured. I am sure Hiyashi and Sarutobi will be happy to hear this. The sarcasm of the final sentence was not lost on Kodai as sweat beaded on his brow. Kakashi handed the scroll over to Takashi. Here is the scroll. I am Kakashi Hatake. Other than my disgraced member Kodai Hyuga, I would like to present Hayate Gecko and Kurenai Uehi. Again, I am very sorry for Kodai's conduct. He was on the track to becoming Jonin, but with this I am not sure if he will continue to even be a shinobi. Takashi looked into Kakashi's eye. Kakashi of the Sharingan, I trust your word, but this man will not be released until we find the status of my grandchildren. Quote, if I may, what are the names of the children? Kakashi asked as the group left the tower minus Kodai, who was taken downstairs for questioning. Naru Uzumaki, and Hina Hyuga. Why? Takashi replied. Those names sound similar to children that turned up missing from Konoha for nearly a week. Naruto Uzumaki and Hinata Hyuga. Kakashi replied. You mean there are more Uzumaki? In Konoha, I would like to meet this Naruto, he may be a lost relative. Takashi said with worry on his face. The group headed to the hospital and found the room where Naruto and Hinata were sleeping soundly. Hana was crying with Kido as they kept watch over the children. Both had blood and IV drips hooked up to them. The beds were close together as Naruto had not released Hinata's hand yet. How are they? Takashi asked worriedly. They are out of danger now. But they did lose a lot of blood. The kunai nearly hit their hearts. Who would attack children? Kido said angrily as he saw the Konoha ninja. I accept responsibility for the actions of my man, Kodai Hyuga. If you need any help for them to make it, we offer all that we have. Kakashi said as he bowed deeply to Kido and Hana. They were going to announce the betrothal today. Hana yelled as she cried into Kido's shoulder. We nearly lost my precious granddaughter, and grandson. Hana looked directly at Kakashi as anger blazed in her eyes. You say a Hyuga did this? I want to meet this piece of slime. Calm down, Hana-chan. I am sure that they have an explanation for this unwarranted attack. Kido said, but the anger was still evident in his voice. Kakashi, still in his bow, said, apparently the Hyuga clan council has a kill on sight order for two children that look like your grandchildren. My guess is that they are Naruto Uzumaki and Hinata Hyuga that have the death sentence. I am not sure why, as they are just considered missing children as far as Konoha is concerned. Both bear striking resemblances to these children. Naruto would have whisker marks on his face, and I am not sure how Hinata looks. Kurenai would be more of an expert on that than I. Kurenai moved forward and recognized both of the children immediately. Neither are the ones that are missing. Kurenai looked at both Hana and Kido, who say that she was lying in her eyes. Kurenai then looked at Takashi. I also need to talk to you, Leader Sama, about shared curriculum, if that is okay with you. Quote, Kurenai, we will get a room for as long as we need to clear up this incident. I will inform one of your Chunin where we are staying when we get a room. Is that acceptable, Leader Sama? Kakashi asked, still in a bow. Yes, that is fine. Kurenai-san, I will meet with you in a few minutes after I have finished here with the children. Meet me in my office in about 30 minutes. Takashi said as he moved further into the room. Kakashi, Kurenai, and Hayate left the room, leaving the grandparents to talk about the children. They are lucky the Kyuubi healed them both. Hana said bluntly. Healed them both? Takashi asked surprised. Yes, both. Naruto refused to let go of Hinata's hand, and still does. I watched as the Kyuubi's chakra went through both of them and healed the holes in each of their hearts. The kunai struck true. They did lose a lot of blood, but both will be fine. Hinata will have another scar, but Naruto will only have some discolored skin. Now Hinata has more of the Kyuubi's chakra flowing throughout her system. I would almost say that the demon is spitting the seal across the two of them. I am not a seal expert, but they will be out for the rest of the day. I am not pleased with the Konoha Council at all. They nearly caused a war here. And if the branch family knew that they have Hinata marked, they would have a civil war for the clan on their hands. Hana said, nearly shouting and in tears. As far as the records are concerned, the parents of the children are dead other than Ichiro. So if the Hyuga Council wants to investigate, they will find no leads. As you know, Ichiro's wife died about 8 years ago. So to keep up with the premise, Naruto will become Ichiro's son. He has already claimed him as such. Hinata will remain as your granddaughter. I know that both of your youngest and her husband died around the same time. So we can claim Hinata as their child. We will inform them when they wake. Should we also let them know that the Kyuubi seems to be splitting the seal across them? Takashi asked in a worried voice. We should call a seal expert, but we should also talk to Sarutobi about this too, so that he will know. Be surprised when he learns this. Also, we should include what we have found out so far from the children. Kido said, holding Hana. We ask Sarutobi if we should involve Jiraiya. He should be able to figure this out if anybody can. Quote, Naruto sat up and opened his eyes. They were red with slits. Humans, please worry not for the kits. I am going to protect them as best I can. Naruto sat up and opened his eyes. They were red with slits. Humans, please worry not for the kits. I am going to protect them as best I can. All three adults looked at Naruto in awe. It took a minute for anyone to speak. You are the Kyuubi. Naruto nodded. The kits sleep restfully now. I have them playing the game of working on their hand signs. They are currently in no danger. I am sorry if I startle you. Why are you speaking through my grandson? Takashi asked, worried that Naruto was possessed. This is the quickest way to talk to you and help both the kits and myself. To answer your question, yes, I am splitting the seal. This is so that they will both be able to survive a life as a shinobi. To lose the female would break the heart of the kit, and for the kidling to lose Naruto, would destroy her also. As I am part of her, what happens to her affects me too. So with dividing the seal I can help both at the same time. Also the strain on both will be lessened. The kidling will spend a few more days in the hospital as her coils adjust to the increased amount of chakra. In turn the kid will be able to achieve better chakra control. Naruto said with confidence. Why are you doing this? Hana asked with worry in her eyes. Both have had hard lives for those so young, even in human years. While I was a summoned demon, I do not like needless suffering. I would have preferred to return to my realm, but a certain someone made it so that I could not. Naruto smiled kindly. And no, I am not talking about the fourth Hokage, I am speaking about Madara Uchiha. Why do you want to get even with Madara Uchiha? Kido asked. Madara Uchiha is the reason that Naruto is the way he is now. He is also the cause of the death of both of his parents. He also stole me from my family in the summons realm. Should I need any more of reason? Naruto raised a hand to forestall any more questions. I have limited time here and this will help both of them greatly. I am working to bring these two together because I was told by the Shinigami that he will help me if I do this. They are also destined to be together. I lost half my soul to him. Now I will help the boy reach his destiny. There are others like the kid out there. There are 9 of us demon lords in all. I am the most powerful. I can feel a couple of them. One is in Suna, another is in Kumo. They are the one tail and the 2 tails respectively. You can either invite them here or you can wait for them to come into contact with the kits. You are their kin. I am in them. I know their thoughts and feelings. One is afraid to fail, the other is afraid to be hurt. They are not ready for me to contact them yet. They must be older for their minds to be able to understand and also be able to deal with me. I am not the most pleasant being to talk to. I must go now. The kid can only handle so much strain on his system. You may tell them now or wait to tell them about this. It is your choice, but I will require they go after Madara. I do advise you find the others and get their help. Naruto closed his eyes and lay back on the bed as his vitals started to rise. So how do we deal with this? Kido asked with a concerned look. Well, I would say that we talk with Kikyo and the Hokage before we bring in the Toad Sannin. I still need to talk to this Kurenai person. Naruto and Hinata both appear to trust her. I must be off, please keep an eye on our grandchildren. Takashi said as he left. Takashi and Ichiro entered his office and saw both Kurenai and Kakashi in his office. Greetings, you are Kakashi and Kurenai. What is it that can I do for the both of you? Yes, Sausui-sama, I am Kakashi Hataki and she is Kurenai Uehi. Kakashi answered, I know I have a meeting with Kurenai, I was not aware that you were coming, no matter. What can I do for the both of you? Takashi was blunt. I would like to know why you have Naruto Uzumaki and Hinata Hyuga. Kakashi said to Takashi. He then looked at Kurenai. She did not hide her reaction well enough to hide it from me. What is going on here? Why do you think we have these two people you mention? Takashi asked coyly. I am a Jonin of the Leaf and do not fool easily. I know that there were some problem for them in Konoha BU,